Welcome back to Hidden Shadows History, where we uncover the forgotten, the suppressed, and the mysterious truths buried deep in America's past, the kinds of stories that textbooks often skip and that experts still argue about even today. And before we begin unraveling four of the most unexplained history mysteries around the USA, make sure you like this video, share it with others who love history and mystery, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the hidden corners of the past, because what you're about to hear will leave you with more questions than answers, and I promise you'll be thinking about these mysteries long after this video ends. Now imagine this: the United States, the land of progress, freedom, and innovation, is also home to stories so strange, so baffling, and so resistant to explanation that they feel more like myth than reality, and yet they are real, rooted in events, locations, and evidence that historians still study. And in this story, we're going to explore four of the most puzzling historical enigmas in America, mysteries that refuse to be solved even in our age of advanced science and technology, stories that start out as history but end as legend, and yet remain frighteningly true. These four are the disappearance of the lost colony of Roanoke, the haunting curse of the town of Dudleytown in Connecticut, the baffling copper scroll and treasure maps that may link to hidden wealth in New Mexico, and finally the chilling mystery of the Antikythera-like mechanism rumored to have been found in Oklahoma that suggests ancient knowledge long before Columbus. Each of these mysteries is packed with unanswered questions, missing pieces, and chilling coincidences that make historians scratch their heads and skeptics nervous. So settle in, because we're about to step into the fog of forgotten America, starting with one of the oldest and most famous historical vanishings, the lost colony of Roanoke. The year was 1587. When a group of more than 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina, led by John White. These settlers were supposed to establish the first permanent English colony in the New World, a bold mission that carried both the promise of opportunity and the shadow of danger. White returned to England for supplies, but due to delays caused by war with Spain, he didn't return until 3 years later in 1590, and what he found shocked him and has haunted history ever since. The colony was gone, the houses were dismantled, the settlers had vanished, and the only clue left behind was a single word carved into a tree: Croton. To this day, no one knows what became of the men, women, and children who